Hello, how are we? And welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. So, we have a lot to get through on here. I'll try and make it as short as I can. Okay, so we've got the Aston Villa game coming up on Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff. Transfer windows closed. Um, Lots of other little tidbits to discuss on here, so including the Europa draw. So let's start with Jurgen's press conference. Very buoyant. He was happy. Vinny O'Connor again, another stupid question right at the beginning. Jurgen just laughs at him now. So nothing, nothing really to say about the last signing that we made of Gravenberg. I'll touch that on in a moment or two. But yeah, so positives. Thiago's had a bit of a setback. He'll be back after the international break, but Curtis Jones back in full training, Batistich back in full training. Ibu's out. I don't know if Ibu's going to travel with the French team, or he's going to stay here and carry on his rehabilitation regarding his muscle injury. So just have to wait and see on that one. So yeah, Jurgen Klopp, Aston Villa. He gives Ryan Emery all the credit, saying he's a top coach, which he is. So he's expecting another battle at Anfield from a very good Aston Villa team. So it should be a really good game. Jurgen's wanting us supporters to get behind the team at Anfield to get Anfield rocking. He thinks that obviously the players react to that, which is good to know. So yeah, it is. It's going to be a good one. I expect us to beat Aston Villa. Okay, they beat Burnley away in the last away game, but that was Burnley. Burnley are not very good at the back, and they got picked off easy in the penalty box. So they've got some speedy merchants again, just like Newcastle had, who caused us havoc. I would imagine that the same is gonna happen again, predominantly down Trent's side. So yeah, I reckon it'll be Joe Gomez and obviously Joe Matip that'll start there. I'll be surprised if young Kwanzaa is given a start against Villa. But yeah, that'll be good to see. So interesting team. I'd probably think that it'll be hard on Darwin Nunes not just make the starting lineup. I think Jurgen might start with apart from Virgil, the same team that started against Newcastle. But then again, I might be totally totally wrong. So yeah. So as I said, it might be a bit harsh on Darwin, but it depends how well training's gone. It's been a good week for us. I think we've over celebrated the Newcastle. I know I have, but that was more than once because of who Newcastle are and who Eddie Howe is, etc. But yeah, so yeah, all good. So let's get on to the transfer window. I, for one, am glad it is closed now because of all the negativity about this transfer window that's just gone past, and really, it's negativity uh, from lots of Liverpool fans on here um, regarding it's not been a good transfer window, etc. We've let eight go and only four have come in. Well, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But don't forget the eight that have gone. They they were all sort of like Um, apart from Naby Keita, I think the others, they're all the wrong side of 30, if I'm not mistaken. So we had to get the old legs away and get some younger legs in. Now, the younger legs have come in, bar Endo, who's 30, but his experience is going to be invaluable to us as we go on through the season. Again, just talking about Endo, people having a go at Endo. Honestly, guys, really, um, you're not seeing it now, but you will see it as the season progresses. Your attitude and your sort of like opinion will change. We have got a very, very good player, a very experienced player. He will soon be up to speed with the Premier League, and you'll be wax lyrical be about him, um, just like you will with all the other signings. Now, we've gone very young this season. We've gone from an aging team to a very young team, and that excites me because, listen, we are going to let them get away with mistakes because they are under Jurgen Klopp learning a new way of playing. They're still going to get some tellings off by Jurgen on the sideline. You heard that and saw that in the Newcastle game, but this is a very young team. I mentioned transitional season last season. It's an even more transitional season this season because of the age of the team. The older heads, Mo, Virgil, Ali maybe, Robbo, but the rest of them we've got young legs. So these young legs will take time to gel and everything. And look, 3 games, 7 points. You've got to be happy with that. You've got to be going into the Aston Villa game. Pick up another 3 points. We've got 10 points from 4 games when we go into this shitty international break. So, all in all, that should be a very positive start from this new team there. So Jurgen's happy with how it's all progressing. I'm happy with the signings that we've made. Look forward to seeing them play for the rest of the season. The window's shut now, no messing about. Just on talking about the transfer, the Saudi Mickey Mouse League, because I call it a Mickey Mouse League because that's all it is. It's all about money. It's a small league. I think they get attendances from 2,000 upwards. That's not a proper league. Okay. So they want Mo Salah. They want to offer up to £200 million from. We'll probably get that offer within up to their transfer window, which shuts next Thursday. If Liverpool accept it, Liverpool accept it. I know you're all throwing things at me now and up in arms. How can you say that, Mo's this and Mo's that? But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. The club are obviously categorically saying he's not for sale this season. Mo's made his intentions to stay. Jurgen said that on the press conference. He's had a super week. He's nothing out of the ordinary, but you'd expect that from Mo Salah. His party haven't said, yeah, I'm interested in leaving. He's got 2 years left on his deal with us. So I think it's good times. And if he stays, he stays. If he goes, he goes. No one's bigger than the badge or the club. I've always said this. I'm an old head. Some of you youngsters will be probably saying you don't know what you're on about, etc. Believe me, I've watched Liverpool for a very long time. I've seen the good teams and the average teams, and sometimes maybe the not so good lineups that we've had in the past and players. So so you just have to be calm, just like I was throughout the window. I wasn't throwing me dummy out when we didn't get Bellingham. I wasn't throwing me dummy out about Caicedo, Lavia, or anything like that. You just have to be sensible. Look, football's fickle, especially when it comes to transfers, okay, and things like that. Oh, by the way, I'm still FSG out. I think we need new owners to take the club into a different direction. But as long as we have Jurgen Klopp being our manager, because even I criticise him and I'm one of his biggest fans, even he makes mistakes. He made quite a few last season. But this is a fresh start for him and his coaching staff. And so we go again. And even he admits, look, you have to give this team time, and that's what he's saying. So yeah, just getting back onto Mo Salah. Hope he stays, but if he goes, he goes. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We've got a long season ahead of us. We can't be carping on about we haven't bought anybody in. We've sold him when we haven't bought anybody in, but we will be fine. Okay, so that's just my opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know. Send me a comment. Okay, let's discuss this, and we can have a I don't want to say an adult conversation, because there'll be some youngsters on here who'll be watching this, probably not adults, but we can have a grown-up conversation about it. So let's get on to the Europa League. I can't be more than happy with that draw. We travelled to Belgium, we travelled to Austria, and we travelled to France. They are not a million miles away. They're not at the ends, at the corners of Europe. Azerbaijan or something like that, Lithuania and things like that. We're literally are 2 hours flight away, hop, skip, and a jump across the North Sea. So good draw for us. Looking forward to it. The boss is looking forward to it. He said he's never faced one team before. I would imagine that would be possibly the Belgium team that has Alex McAllister's brother playing from, so that'll be quite interesting for the aficionados who do quizzes and things, which two brothers played against each other in a Liverpool game in the Europa League. So I'm looking forward to that starting. Not looking forward to this 2 weeks. You just get into watching Premier League games, and then you have this shitty international break, which is piss poor as always. So I won't be watching any of that rubbish, as you all know. I don't follow it. I don't take any notice of it. The only time I will take notice if one of our players comes back injured whilst on international duty, and then the proverbial will always hit the fan with me. So that's really all I need to say. I'm not going to mention any under 18s, under 21s. I have no information on that as I have made this now. But if I do get all that information, I'll let you know. Just to give you an update, actually, on the Annie Road stand. Buckingham, who gone into administration, gave 10 days notice 10 days ago. That ran out on Friday, and what's happened is they've put another 10 days administration in. Now, that's really piss poor from my point of view, because local tradesmen aren't going to get paid now for another 10 days. There's something not really right about this company at all. They owe a lot of people a lot of money, and including local tradesmen. Everybody has to make a living. We want the stand to be obviously finished as soon as we can, but Buckingham, you are the lowest of the low for doing what you've done there, putting in another 10 days. They can do that again in 10 days' time, which is really, really annoying. So, so I'm a bit miffed and about that situation, because of obviously people not getting paid the work that's been done at the ground. Anybody knows any further information and want to let me know, don't hesitate to get in contact with me so I can pass on some more information to you guys on here. Right, that's all I'm going to say for today. I didn't get a ticket in the members sale again. So I'm a bit miffed about the ticketing situation, but then again, I've got to take into consideration we've only got half a stand, so I probably sympathise from where the club are with that and distributing of the tickets. But we are still seeing a lot of tourist tickets, or a lot of tourists at Anfield who are managing to pay over the odds face value for the ticket. Liverpool Football Club are saying they're trying to stop all this. They put lots of warnings out, etc. You can't do ticket exchanges. We will ask for ID, etc. when you're at the ground, and if you haven't got it and it's not your ticket, you're not getting in. So, boo-hoo. So yeah. Okay, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow when I have watched the game on some kind of stream, or if somebody sends me a stream to watch. Okay, right. Look after yourselves. Have a boss Saturday. Get out on the ale because it's a lovely day out there, and just relax. And we'll speak tomorrow. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, please share. I'm not here to make money, as I've said to you guys. I'm just saying my bit about all things Liverpool. Okay, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. All the Reds.